welcome back to Shit They Don't Tell You. I'm Nikki Limo, and this is Steve Greene.
Hello.
My co-host and my husband.
And we are joined today by the very lovely, he is David Alvareezy.
YouTuber, writer, producer. What don't you do?
I don't like regular jobs.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, there you go.
Do you think that people in regular jobs like their jobs,
regular
David?
Jobs?
No, but I
think they do. It was a trick question.
You've just never done it.
I did. I had 2 regular jobs.
Lazy ass.
I did.
Oh, okay.
Nikki worked at Chili's for 5 years. What about you?
I did.
I did 6 months as a stock boy.
6
Stock
months.
6
Man.
months. Can you even count it?
That was like a training
That's
period.
like I went to a semester in community college, and I can't count that.
And then we say we went to college.
Yeah, exactly. So,
I did 3.5 years at college though.
Wow.
With the biology emphasis in physiology, it was hard.
Brag
yeah.
about it.
I guess I should ask your parents if they consider that going to college.
Well,
I mean,
you don't get the degree. You
Yeah.
just paid the fees.
I bet they don't. That's my guess.
I got to meet Kim there, freshman orientation.
Kim, we are going to talk about Kim. So
figured.
a lot of you ask us relationship questions, and we like to answer them on our Q&A segments. But sometimes you guys ask us questions that we are just answering through speculation. We have not ourselves ever experienced those questions or those things. So David here has, and also we just like to bring guests on so we can pry into their personal lives and ask them a bunch of juicy questions. And
But mostly
get
we
them
like to have
recorded on
people
tape.
sit here, we talk to them for a bit, and then we try to sell you shit.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
So just hang tight.
Get ready for that.
I'm ready for that too.
So David, you met Kim, your current girlfriend,
Yes.
in college.
Freshman orientation, first day, I forgot a pencil. Like an idiot. Who doesn't bring a pencil to freshman orientation?
Right? What an
Well,
idiot.
who has pencils now, dude?
Well, this is back then.
true.
David's old too.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
old,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
27.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How old are you guys?
Old motherfucker. 27.
I'm 33, dude.
You look it.
I do look it.
Yeah.
Right? He
Well,
looks
that's okay.
I'm with an older man.
That's hot.
For sure.
Yeah, but guys get older. Women really don't.
Yeah,
right?
we don't.
That's for sure.
Yeah, they
We
become
never
silver
age.
foxes or whatever.
We don't age.
No?
So you started dating in college, and so David has actually gone through the experience of breaking up for multiple years and then getting back together with that person, which people have asked about. Should I get back together with my ex? I still kind of have feelings for them, but they cheated on me, but they did blah, 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 blah. Will it work out? And we're always like, I don't know. I couldn't do it, but,
Yep.
you know,
We
whatever
always
floats
judge
your
the
boat.
shit out of it because I'm like, never in hell could I do that shit.
Right,
But then I'm like, wait, I know someone who has done this.
and I would love to hear their story.
So that's why you guys invited me over?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
Oh,
yeah.
sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
I
wanna
don't really talk about this, but let's do it.
Juicy
do it.
relationship details.
Yeah, so I cheated on my girlfriend.
How long were you
David
together first? Don't
Alvareezy.
start with that.
Okay, right, my bad. So we were together for 4 years, right? Best friends for 2. Then we dated for 4 years.
Oh, so
So-
6 years basically of knowing
Yeah.
each other?
Did you guys live together?
No.
Okay.
Well, at one point she did come into my house when I lived with Josh Sable for like 3 months. She pretended like she didn't live there, but she lived there.
Yeah, every time I
Yeah.
did a collab or anything with you guys, she was there.
Yeah, she was there. Like she
lived there.
didn't stay for 2 days of the week, but for 5.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah, she didn't have a place to stay. So
So you guys were dating for 4 years after being friends for 2 years.
yeah, so it's a little complicated, but in the middle of those 4 years, one night I got really blacked, and
That means
That's,
drunk.
of course, the pornographic
for-
website. David got with a black man.
I got with a black man.
Yeah.
Haven't
Kim
we
found
all?
out. No, I blacked out. I apparently kissed a girl. I didn't really know. But the next day I was like, "What happened last night?" And someone was like, "Yeah, I think you kissed your friend Crystal." So I was like, "Oh no." So I called her. I actually was like, "Yo, what happened last night?" And she was like, "Yeah, I think we kind of kissed." Blah blah blah. Her boyfriend immediately messaged me on Facebook. I was like, "Bro, I can't believe you did this to me. You're my boy." We weren't boys. I met the guy once. And I was like, dude, I'm
listening.
sorry. Please, like, let's keep this between us. I will not talk to your girlfriend anymore. I fucked up. My bad. And he was like, yeah, you're lucky I don't ruin your relationship. Fast forward 2 years later. I'm, like, literally about to film a sketch. And then Kim FaceTimes me. And she's like, do you have anything to tell me? And I was like, oh, my God. How did she know I went to a strip club 2 weeks ago? Who told her? And then I panicked and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And she was like, I just got this message. And she sent me a screenshot of like that conversation 2 years ago. So I guess that girl cheated on her boyfriend again and then was just like, screw it, I'm going to ruin David's relationship.
Whoa.
Wait,
Yeah.
because she cheated?
She cheated on like with some other guy.
Oh.
Hey, David,
Yeah.
I think that David ruined his relationship.
so-
No, I mean, yeah.
So how dare you?
In this cheating context, you
Yeah.
so 2 years ago before the breakup, you had
He got
kissed a
blacked.
girl.
Yeah.
Nothing else happened. You didn't have sex or anything.
No, it was just kiss. Yeah, that was it.
And I remember during a playlist live when you were going through a breakup and you were crying and you were like,
I was
"It was
crying?
a peck. It was a peck.
I remember
was a
that.
peck.
I remember
It
that.
was a
It
peck.
was a peck."
It was a peck. You know what? I like. It's hard to argue. Like, you know, I feel like there's levels to cheating. Maybe
There
you know,
is.
You know. There's,
Yes.
That was a peck. I didn't like sleep with her. It's hard to argue that.
You think there's
during-
levels of cheating?
Yeah,
You-
it's still-
what? You think
it's
cheating
still
some video
cheating.
game, David?
Well, there's levels. You know, what?
If you kiss somebody, I would be pissed.
Oh, so it's fun, David? Because there's levels?
I mean, it's probably fun to
Do
some
you get
people.
points when you cheat, David?
You get less points.
well, now you know what you
I
can
see.
and can't get away with, huh?
That's true. You can't get it with a peck. You can't even. Not even a peck, guys.
Nah.
Don't do it.
And not
you-
even a
you
peck
got-
for 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a half-life.
So you're drinking your ass off. Put me in the moment with you. You're drinking your ass off, and then this chick's there, and you just lean in for like a little mommy
He doesn't
kiss?
know he was blacked.
No, I'll tell you what happened. It was my first $10,000 brand deal, and I just kept buying shots for everyone. Like literally, I spent like I want to say like $700 a night.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Damn,
it was
that's
stupid.
a lot.
Yeah.
$700 bar tab? What were you fucking
Yeah,
drinking, dude?
we would go out to like a
Patron.
$50 dinner. We'd like
Where
our
were
first
you?
big check. We were like, let's go out for a $100 dinner.
Yeah. Not me.
Go to Roost Chris, put
Stupid.
down 125.
Yeah,
I didn't
Plus
get
free
taxes
parking.
back then. I was stupid.
That makes
Oh.
sense.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
But yeah,
So
so
she finds out.
She finds out, immediately breaks up with me. I deny it like the first day. I was like, that never happened. Those messages are Photoshop. I mean, I didn't say that, but pretty
Yeah.
much I was like, I don't know. But pretty much,
She got him because the girl Crystal sent them to her.
no, the boyfriend.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
The boyfriend did all this shit?
Yeah.
So wait, So
the-
you and the boyfriend were like chill because you were like, yo, you're not my boy, but okay, let's not talk about this. 2
Yeah.
years goes by.
Yeah.
She cheats again, and then the boyfriend decides to just throw you under the bus randomly.
I think so, yeah. That's how it goes.
That is
Damn.
random.
Yeah, it's rough.
that's fucked up.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I never contacted him. I was like, well, whatever. I was in the wrong. But I was like, whoa.
Well, that's good that you took it like that though.
Yeah, the next day I was like, look, it happened. I'm sorry. And she was like, we're done. Finito. And then she went to travel by herself for like 2 weeks.
Good to find herself.
And then within, we were broken up for like a month. And she kept saying like, I'm not going to get back with you. It's over. So finally I just caved in and like had sex with someone. And then she found out about that. And then that was when it was like fully done. And then we were broken up for 2 years.
How wasn't it fully done when she said she was done and she's going for 2
Well,
weeks?
sometimes they just want you to chase them. Like they want you to like show that you
Yeah.
care. That like you're like they want to be like I'm done, and then you to be like no, you can't leave. I can't live my life without you.
The rom-com, you got to run through the
Yes.
airport.
It's true.
Yes, that's what I always wanted. But like if a boyfriend like fucked up, like if they royally fucked up,
Mm-hmm.
like and they've fucked up real bad in the past, but no boyfriend ever like. They always did what David did, which is they're like, I guess we're done. I guess I'll go fuck. And then they.
That's sick.
And I'm like, well, now we're done.
That's not what I did. What I did, I thought
Stupid boys.
I was doing the
just
noble
kidding.
thing. I was like, I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You deserve better.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna I won't bother you. I'm not gonna like take me back kind of thing. And then that's clearly what you wanted.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like when
So,
we've
yeah.
gotten in fights, you actually whenever I try to leave, you've blocked the door and you've been like, no, let's work it out.
That's true.
And
You cry, Steve? You cry?
Yeah, I cry. I start crying immediately, dude.
I've only seen him cry
I blubber.
maybe 3 times in our whole relationship. Once was when his younger brother or his little brother was going to the Air Force. Not Nate. Definitely
Not
didn't
Nate.
cry for Nate.
The
but
baby.
Kenny.
When
Kenny.
the baby left.
His favorite brother. I'm just kidding.
Yes, my favorite brother.
Nate's here. Nate, we love you. But
Love
Nate
you.
was already gone when I started dating Steve.
I cried for that too. You just weren't there.
Yeah, and then but Kenny was leaving, and Steve cried, and then Steve cried at our wedding and during his vows. You were there.
I was there.
Yeah.
I blubbered like a fucking bitch. Couldn't even get through the fucking
Yeah,
thing.
I was
was-
like,
it was beautiful.
damn, I thought I was gonna break first.
I did that queer thing in the background.
Yeah, that's good. You should.
High school
And
thing,
I
you
deserve
got
it.
it.
Yeah.
You got
I
it.
miss all that, man.
Yeah,
oh, I
dude.
miss all that.
Dude, I miss it, dude. Everything's so PC.
I know.
That happened to me. I did that. I was in high school when I was running for ASB president.
Yeah.
And I was just junior president, and I was doing this amazing speech, and my buddy, like I did a punchline, and it got a laugh, and right when the laugh like died down, he just did queer, and everyone laughed, and I lost that election. I lost it. And like right after, he was like, "Dude, you hear me?" And I was like, "Yeah, I heard you, dude." It was embarrassing.
I love it.
He was like, "Dude," well, I went to an all-guys school, so that's how we showed love.
That's even better.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was tough. But
So
2 years goes by.
yeah, what happened in those 2 years? You try to be?
Yeah.
Did you go through a slut phase? What'd you do?
I did. I definitely went
You
through a
gotta
slut
go
phase.
through
Were you a real
slut
slutty
phase.
boy?
A little slutty boy, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I
Slutty
was
boy
in
for a while?
2 like 4-year-long relationships, so like my numbers were low.
Gotta get those numbers
I
up.
want to get those numbers up, dude, because you know that's how you.
My
Yeah.
number's still low, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty low.
I'm
His
fucked.
number's really low.
My number
Well,
is.
I can tell
I
you
make
are.
fun of him sometimes because
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
I pounded the same pussies very much, though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, he
Yeah,
did. He
I
pounded a
know.
lot of pussy, but just the
I've
same
heard.
pussies.
Like destruction.
We'll
You guys-
see.
But to only a very few people.
if you guys are listening, Steve is a man. Okay,
You know
he
what
is
I'm
a
saying?
man.
No.
He
What I'm
has
trying
a
to say
penis.
is, I got it in. You know what I'm saying? you know what
I
I'm
know
saying?
you did.
Hell yeah.
There's nothing like the same pussy. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah,
Dude,
that's
when
good.
you're smashing the same pussy 50,000 times, you know what I'm saying? How come that's not just as tough as some guy plowing through like
Because you
500
didn't have to do
chicks?
the whole game a bunch of times. You didn't have to
Oh.
like get her like it's like a hunting game, you know? Like
That's true.
you gotta catch them, you gotta like lure them, it's like a pokeball. You gotta throw it the right way.
That's
I don't know.
true.
I would argue that it's even harder sometimes because it gets stagnant. So you have to like do something more to kind of like rile it out.
That's
you
very
know?
fair.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Thank you, David.
It's tough.
How'd you know about our sex life? I'm just kidding.
It's very, you got to jump start it.
I know Steve. I know Steve has a huge penis though, because one time I was going through your drawers and there was a magnum, and then I was like, "Whoa, what is this?"
That's true. Yeah.
You know, I wish those
we
things
just kept
fit.
our magnums in like the kitchen
You think
cabinet.
I wish they fit.
dude, man.
They're
See,
too
that's why
big,
you don't
man.
need
those
to
things
pound.
are too big, dude.
That's why you don't
I'm
need your
fronting,
numbers
bro.
up.
I'm fronting with those things, man.
You keep them in the kitchen
I
drawers.
do. I put
Just
my,
to-
let
just
me
to
tell you what I
front,
do with it. I put my hand in that thing, dude. And then I get to town. And then I go to town.
and then you go to town.
Ew.
That's what I do.
That's like just the image of that.
go to
Yep.
town.
Who are
Goes
you
all the
doing
way to
this?
my elbow.
Yeah,
Oh.
doing it on yourself. Up your butt.
Hey.
You gotta put it.
I have
Hey.
my numbers are really low.
Hey, I'm not gonna kink shame you. Whatever you guys
Thank
do
you.
in your little, I love it.
We do it in our own private offices, and then we get together and have regular sex.
There you
Oh,
go.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sweet. I wish me and Kim did that.
Yeah.
It's the best.
What do you and Kim do? Wait, no, we're not there yet.
Yeah, so let's,
We're the
let's
slut
back up.
phase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slut phase. Yeah, I just went through a slut phase. She like dated, I think like 3 guys.
At the same time?
No, no,
Wow.
no. Like throughout those, no.
She's amazing.
Dude, when you saw she was with the first guy, how was that?
It was like this guy was tall. He was like driving like a really nice car. It was like a Lambo. I felt like a little insecure. But 2 weeks in, she called me for a booty call. So I was like,
Oh shit! She,
every guy she dated, we had sex. Like during while they were
Oh,
dating.
she cheated on them?
Well, I mean, they weren't together. They were just like,
Seeing each
seeing
other?
each other.
Oh.
Yeah. So I never
But she
felt
was like, she basically would have sex with them and be like, "You're not David," and then she would call you.
yeah. But she would still be like sometimes we would hook up and then she's like, all right, I'm gonna go on a date. I'll see you later. I'm like, all right.
Huh? It
but
was like
I
that.
fucking can't do that shit, man. See,
What?
this is the shit I can't do.
Why?
I'm like, no,
Be like
absolutely
a
the
friends with
goddamn not.
benefits type of situation.
I'm too territorial, dude. If something is mine, it's mine, and I can't share it. If it's like, oh, hey, we're doing this thing, it's for funsies or whatever, I'm not doing it for funsies.
Okay, I
If for
respect that.
funsies
No,
means
yeah,
you're
yeah.
going to some date later or some shit, fuck this shit. I'm not part of your world.
I see. I feel at the time I didn't like. I was single, so I was like,
And you're like, "This
I
is my
like-
punishment for for the peck."
Yeah, I was like a punishment thing, but also like I wanted to be single, but I also wanted like Kim too. So it was like that's why we ended up getting back together though, because it got to the point where there were multiple people that she could have like taken seriously, and then I could have taken seriously. It was like always 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So I got to the point like, dude, let's just, shit or get off the pot or whatever. Let's try this one more time. Clearly, we're just in each other's lives. You're always seeing someone and then you end up hooking up with me or vice versa. We're not giving each other, any time to heal anyways. So let's just try this one more time.
I think a lot of people listening have the same question that I have, which is, you're about to. It's like you just broke up with this chick, and then 2 years goes by, and then you decide that maybe you are right for each other. How do you put the past to bed?
Yeah.
Like the cheating past or the
all of it.
Any
you
of it.
guys
Yeah.
were with many other people in between each other. Now you're gonna get back together, and then you have this history where you were together before.
Yeah.
How do you put the past to bed?
So the cheating never goes away, guys. That is for life. Like, that girl can bring that up anytime, and I just have to, like, you know, take it up the ass and be like, yeah, I know, I fucked up. Good point.
But I can I just say I don't think that's healthy.
That's not healthy. No, it's not. You know, we went to couples counseling too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I think it's great.
That's
If
awesome.
you are having trouble with your spouse or significant other, go to couples therapy. It's cool.
What happens in there?
You know, they psychoanalyze you first, like individually. Like, he pretty much just told me I had dad issues, and I was like, yeah, I know. For her, she has like mom issues, anger issues. So I was like, yeah, I know. But yeah, and then they kind of break down what happened and why they're feeling like this. Honestly, it's a good way to be like, to put your point across without someone like, you know, interrupting you or trying to like, you know, no, that doesn't make sense because there's someone
a
there
third party
mediating.
there.
Yeah.
And
you
they have
kinda-
like licenses and qualifications
exactly,
to be doing
yeah.
that. Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
also
fucking
want to
ribbons.
like sound as, you know, articulate and like just, you want to make your point across as well as possible. So you're not there bringing up old shit that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, well, yeah, one time, remember when you know, you can't.
What did you learn from this?
I learned that, you know, if she feels insecure about, let's say, you know, me going out or something like that, I have to be there and like, hey, you know, put the weight off her shoulder a little bit. And then like, because there are times where I'm like, hey, I'm going to go hang out with the guys.
Yeah.
And I could just tell by her, you know, mood or tone that she feels a little insecure. So I have to put that weight off her shoulder sometimes and be like, hey, without her bringing it up and be like, hey, I know you might, you know, be insecure right now because I'm about to go out and drink with my guy friends and they're single and obviously I'm not, and we're back together. Hope you know that I would never cheat on you, just so she doesn't have to bring it up because that's
Right.
clearly on her mind.
Yeah.
And she doesn't.
I'm going to have a moderate amount of drinks. I won't get blacked.
And I'll be like, you know, I'm going to be communicating with you whenever you want. Just let me know. You can FaceTime me, whatever.
So she feels secure.
Yeah.
Yeah. She feels like you
Yeah.
got her back.
I think
Exactly.
she hasn't forgiven you, David.
I don't think she has. I don't think she
How
will.
long
I
have
think
you
that
guys-
you need to get forgiveness, David.
How long have you guys
I
been
don't know.
together since you guys were broken up?
Right after Coachella last year. So that was
I like your timeline.
June. I suck at
You're
Timelines are
timelines.
such you're such a like millennial guy.
It's great.
Dude, well, it was like that Coachella.
Right
I went to
after
Coachella last year.
last year. Not the year before that. We
Yeah.
were broken up.
It was definitely last year, and I ignored her.
but the
and then that's-
Beyonce year. We were
The Beyonce year, yeah.
Yeah.
And so since then, kind of pretty much.
Okay. So like a year.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty-
cool.
Yeah, a year.
Yeah. And so Steve, you think she still hasn't forgiven him?
No, I don't.
But it's been a year.
Well,
Do you guys fight a lot
why does
still?
she bring up the cheating then if she's forgiven him?
Do you guys fight?
Not so often. I think we're good. There was a point where, you know, I lost her trust again. Just a quick story. It was funny. I got an email from my alumni from high school saying like, hey, we would like to interview because, you know, you do YouTube. We'd also like to interview this person. Her name's Judith, my ex, and my high school sweetheart, because she started a nonprofit for like young women. So I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, I haven't seen her in a while. It'd be nice. I haven't seen her over a decade. So I was like, cool, yeah. And I mentioned it to Kim, and I was like, yeah, I might do this thing with my ex, just letting you know. And she was like, oh, that's fine, whatever. And then we just emailed back and forth a little bit, and I just didn't let her know about those messages. And one day she like woke me up, and I was like asleep, and she was like, hey, can I just ask you something real quick? And I was like, what? Yeah, sure. She had my phone in her hand, and I was like, okay, well, whoever I'm DMing, and I was like, I'm good. Like, I don't DM
You're
girls
like,
anymore.
How could I be in trouble? I'm good.
I was like, I'm good. There's nothing in my phone. I don't know what she has it. I'm gravy. So I was like, what's up? And she was like, have you been emailing your ex? And I was like, whoa. You went through my emails? They weren't incriminating, but it was like, why don't you kind of tell me about these emails?
Why did she go through your emails?
because she doesn't trust
Dude.
him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
She
She hasn't
trust-
forgiven you, David.
She hasn't. It's tough. It's tough. You know, I did mess up. So I take responsibility.
Yeah,
It
but
was a pact.
She jumped back into the relationship with you. You deserve that. You deserve
I
trust.
mean, you know, it's tough.
What does the
I
therapist
can't,
say?
The
Therapist
therapist
agrees with
does. You know, we stopped going because it's expensive. But she has great health insurance, and then, you know, I don't know. It's just, but we went for a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know where his or her opinion would be now, but
What was it before? They didn't give you an opinion before?
yeah, it was more
They're
like
dragging everything out? Those fucks.
yeah, it was kind of more dragging stuff
it
out.
takes
He's
a
like,
while
I'll
to,
tell you
like-
about it next week.
It takes a while to get all the issues out because sometimes you're with like a sociopath that can like say all the right things in front of the therapist, but really they're like super abusive, and the therapist has to like wait and like see the true behavior
Yeah.
come out.
Are you a sociopath, David?
No, I don't think I have it in me.
All right.
So she didn't like what was in the emails.
Yeah, but she forgave me pretty quick. I mean, it was only awkward. It was Valentine's Day.
Oh,
So it was like luckily she was like, you know what, I want you to take me out, so I'm gonna throw this away for today. So we had a great Valentine's Day, and the next day it was like fucking hell.
What the fuck, man?
It was so weird.
Okay, I'm gonna just describe what's going on here.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend likes to use these past events as weapons when she needs them. She keeps
Well,
them in
that
her
was like a
arsenal.
day past event.
No. But she keeps them in her arsenal when they're convenient for her
It's true.
to get what she wants out of you, David.
Oh, man, it's tough. I know she's so.
But you have
It's crazy.
But you have to mark all of this, that this is going on, and identify that this is going on, so
Okay.
that it's not going to hurt you later, because it's
you just set boundaries.
Well, you know what? No, I think in the beginning of our relationship, because here's the thing. I've always said I like bitches because I like a woman who
I like money.
just. You know,
I like bitches and money. It's a great combination.
I like a
That's what I
girl who's very opinionated, almost puts me on a place. I don't know. I just kind of dig it. But I didn't set a lot of boundaries at first, but now I do. So it's like, even when that whole email thing happened, it was hell for like a day, but I put my foot down and I was like, I got it for a day. And I was like, okay, clearly I didn't tell you about it. I was a little fucked up. But then after we moved on, so it wasn't that bad.
yeah.
Yeah. It was
Okay.
like it was like one argument.
I don't think it's as bad, Steve, as you think it is. Because
I'm not saying that it's bad.
Yeah.
I'm saying that it's a problem that you can address right now to make everything better.
Man, it's easier said than done.
Of course, everything is, but it's still, to identify the problem is important.
Have you ever cheated on a girl?
No.
Yes, you have in high,
High school
but
doesn't
you
fucking
don't count it. He
High
doesn't
school is
count
not
it.
even real, dude. High school is
That's
a fantasy
true.
land, bro. It's a pretend
I
land that you
took
go
it
to.
very seriously.
Well, I don't.
She's like, I still don't forgive Jason.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking exactly. No, high school's not real. No, with my mature brain, I have never cheated on anyone. No, like past the age of 16 or whatever.
When'd your mature brain come to be? That's my question. You're like,
I think
"No,
last
30?"
year. No, I mean, honestly, dude, I think since I was like probably 18, I kind of had my facilities and like where
Facilities.
where I stood with
That's pretty good.
things
Yeah.
morally and all kinds of shit. Like
See,
that.
I don't think mine developed a little later. Like, I just feel like, I think in the beginning of me and Kim's relationship, I didn't necessarily do sketchy things, but I didn't put myself in right situations.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would I would go to bars and get drunk and then kind of flirt and then just bounce.
Did you grow up with sisters?
No, I had two sisters that died in my mom's womb. Way to go,
Oh my
bring
gosh!
it up.
Wow.
Wow.
Nikki.
I just wanted to make you hurt.
Nikki,
I'm
what are you
looking for
doing?
tears.
Jesus Christ.
I'm digging for tears. I
I'm
haven't
trying to get
gotten
tears,
them.
too.
I'm trying to get them, but I haven't gotten them
You
yet.
have to bring up my dad.
Oh,
Yeah, let's talk about your daddy
let's talk
issues.
about your dad.
My dad is a drug addict. Growing up, we had a tienda, meat market, and did really well. We were making a lot of money. He started doing cocaine and then, other drugs, and it was pretty tough. He left us for a while. He went to San Francisco to do more drugs. It was like 4 years in high school.
Jesus.
Came back, slept on the couch for like a long while, sobered up, but I mean, now he's good. He still has anger issues. That's just it. But I have a great relationship with him now.
You make it sound like he's like, he did drugs and he went to San Francisco for 4 years to do more drugs. You make it sound like you like graduated from drugs university and then came home.
I felt like it was an elevator pitch.
Yeah.
Oh no, he forgives his dad.
Jesus.
Well, I don't know. I went through it, so it's I don't know. It's you talk to anyone who has like serious issues like that, they kind of just throw it over like, yeah, my dad beat me when I was a kid, whatever.
So I find that guys, and this is just my experience. If you're a guy out there listening and you've never grown up with sisters and this doesn't apply to you, like don't hold it against me. But the guys that I've dated, everyone until Steve had only had brothers, no sisters, and they didn't know they did the same things that you did. Where like they didn't know exactly like what to do in that situation.
Yeah.
Where you would go to bars and flirt with girls and stuff.
Yeah.
You didn't know that like don't do that. And then when Kim was like, we're done, you didn't know to be like, no, I want you,
Yeah.
like where I think guys that grow up with sisters, like they learn women language faster.
It's true.
Because
You have sisters?
and that's just
I
a
have a big sister. I wouldn't really call her a woman. I would say that my sister is sort of a
that?
character in a movie. Yeah, I wouldn't say that she's a real
Jen, I'm
person, I
sorry.
guess. No. I love my sister. I'm very close to my
He's
sister.
not assuming her gender. I appreciate that. You
No,
know?
it's
So
really just,
PC.
it's not even a gender thing. It's really just like, my sister is an otherworldly being.
she's like a library book.
Yes, exactly. In human form. She's a
Yeah.
library book that was in a kid's movie and got turned into a person.
That rolls her
Wow.
eyes a lot and is very sarcastic.
Yes.
I like that.
But she has no delivery with her sarcasm.
Oh.
So she'll give you a sarcastic line, but no delivery with it. And so you don't know if what just happened was sarcasm or not. And you kind of feel uncomfortable.
She has
okay.
menageries with glass figurines in them. In her.
Exactly. Thank
Yeah.
you. Or like
I
her
like
house, like her decoration skills are basically she just copied what my mom likes, which is like farm style shit. And so my sister has like mishmash, farm style, whatever.
But the point
Yeah,
is,
okay.
regardless, she's gonna have like, hormones, PMS, all of that stuff.
That
like,
shit I'm good at.
Things that like
that
you just
shit I'm good at.
I'm good at that
learn
shit.
how to.
See, I'm
My
not.
mom cried every day when I was a kid,
That
every single
too,
day.
that too.
And that taught me about how to deal with like that.
Crying
when
with
it's happening.
women. So I cry.
Did you make her cry? Was that
No,
normally you?
It was usually like debt collectors or my father or both, or sometimes my father being a debt collector.
Yeah.
This was fun. But yeah,
Where's
no.
some money?
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
So when he got with me and I cried every day and he wasn't scared away, I was like, this is so weird.
Yeah.
And he's
For
like,
me, it's
he
just like
was
another day.
unfazed.
Yeah, nice.
Like you're the only guy that's never like gotten freaked out by that. But
Sweet.
anyway, that's not your fault. I'm just
No, I
saying.
mean, no. I
that
think I know
it's a
where my
longer
cheating
learning
comes from.
curve.
I remember when I was a kid and my dad would cheat on my mom, and I asked him once. I was like, "How come you're cheating on mom?" I was like 5, and he was just like, "That's what men do."
Oh.
And like my dad was my hero.
Jesus.
So that's what men do. Sometimes we need to just stray, and it doesn't mean anything. And I remember him telling me that. And I remember, I think my mom said that when I was like 8 or something, he did it again. And I was like, Mom, that's what guys do. You don't get it. You're not
Holy
a guy.
shit.
Oh my
Did your
God.
mom punch you in the mouth?
No, she just cried and she was like, oh, you little fucking idiot.
Oh no.
Yeah.
See, what I think is, I learned the opposite thing, but I don't think I learned it from anybody. I don't know where I got it. I just got it from watching people. I got it from watching men. I got it from watching my grandfather. I got it from watching my dad in some respects. Like for me, how I look at a man is not a man unless he treats his woman well. That's what I learned. It's like I judge a man by how well he treats his lady. And so you're not a man, David. for what you did to
No,
your
I'm
to your-
good.
to your-
Yeah. I am
He
not a man at all.
feels bad about
Not a
it,
man
man.
one bit, David.
How long can you beat this man down?
No. I'm fucking around.
It was a peck, dude.
It was a pack.
God damn. You know that part in Friends when it was like,
Yeah, we were on a break.
I love it.
That was me when I had sex with that girl when me and Kim were on that break, on our first break.
Oh yeah.
I was like, we were on a break. She was like, no, we were still texting. I was like, oh, Jesus.
but then she went off and dated people.
Yeah. I don't ever cared. I don't know.
You don't care about that.
I literally
Maybe she wanted you to care.
I think in some ways maybe you're more mature than me because I can't get past that shit.
I don't know. I just get that people, when you're a grown up, you're not gonna find a girl that's a quote unquote virgin that's never had sex with anyone. So I get it. So her friend actually sent me a video of her on Snapchat once making out with a dude. Like, look what she's doing now. Like a few months after we were broken up, and I was like, I just responded, that guy's hot. Good for her.
Well, that's good because you got to get in their heads.
Yeah,
But
it was.
I get that.
Yeah.
I get it as a move,
No,
but in reality, I'm
I
like,
was
oh,
man, that
fuck.
fucking sucks. Blocked her ass right after.
Yeah, see.
But no, I don't know. I just never cared because at the end of the day, she kind of always still hooked up with me. So I was like, yeah, fuck it.
So it didn't.
They're probably not laying it down like me.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
We are gonna take a break on that note, and when we come back, we will talk to David more about his juicy relationship. Maybe get some more deets. Maybe get what positions they do. Something
Yeah.
pretty
Positions.
juicy like that. Stay tuned.
Also, we got some sick shit to plug you. Watch this shit.
All right. So getting fit and staying healthy always sounds easier said than done, right, Steve?
That's for sure.
Well, OpenFit is bringing you something new that makes it even easier to never miss a sweat session. Do you want to know what it is?
I have an idea.
Okay, what's your idea?
I think that they make the workouts come to you.
Yeah. How'd you know you could lose the commute to the gym and let the workouts come to you?
Because I'm reading it.
Oh, okay, great. Well, what I like particularly about OpenFit is that there's a bunch of different types of workouts to choose from. The one that I used last time was the bar workout, and then I had also tried their yoga workout before. But this one that I'm on right now is like you're training with this actual stunt woman. It's called Rough Around the Edges, and it's kind of like their badass boot camp type of workout class. But yeah, they're not just cardio. It's also like it's high intensity cardio, but it's also kickboxing, muscle sculpting, MMA. So you don't just lose weight, you get like total body results. You look like a stunt woman, and that's what I want. I want to look like Wonder Ass Woman.
Yeah, dude.
Can I say ass?
You want to look like Wonder Woman?
I want to look like Wonder Woman.
You want to look like Wonder Woman's stunt double, because she's way hotter.
What? What'd you say?
Wonder Woman's stunt double is way hotter.
Oh.
And that's what you want to look like.
Yeah, that's what I want to look like.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So there's amazing trainers and classes. OpenFit classes are led by some of the most effective and engaging trainers in the world. You can, like I said, do all kinds of different classes, sculpt your body, do yoga. There's like this one that's 600 seconds of fit. It's crazy. It's a crazy one. It's
600 seconds?
It's a short one, but it's crazy. Yeah. Wow. It's super simple. You forget all the complexity and stress around getting fit and just you press play and you work out on your own schedule.
You can access it anywhere at any time. You can view it on your computer, your web-enabled TV, tablet, smartphone, or Roku.
And there's results you can see. You can lose up to 15 pounds in just the first 30 days. So you flatten your abs, shape your body, and look and feel great. So OpenFit has changed the way I work out. And with my code TELLYOU, TELLYOU, you can join me on a fitness journey personalized just for you. Again, our code TELLYOU, TELLYOU. You can start using OpenFit for your journey to a healthier life.
Right now, during the OpenFit 30-Day Challenge, our listeners get a special extended 30-day free trial membership to OpenFit, where you can lose up to 15 pounds in 30 days when you text TELLYOU, that's TELLYOU, to 303030.
Yeah, you'll get full access to OpenFit, all of the workouts and nutrition information, totally free. Again, just text TELLYOU to 303030.
All right, you know how you're one of the guys, so you wanna drive with style. So we got these sick metal decals that you can put on the back of your truck. They're an adhesive on the other side, but they look like chrome, but they're not chrome, so they don't give you the weight that chrome gives. And you just peel the adhesive tape off the back of this sucker. You put this metal Batman symbol or Superman symbol, whatever, on the back of your bumper, and you are a fucking big dicked son of a bitch driving down the freeway, driving to your friend's house, wherever the hell you're going. People will know, hey, that guy likes Batman, I guess. So yeah, buy these sick ass decals, bro. We'll catch you on the flip.
Sold.
Thank you.
Wow, thanks. That was great.
Really nothing in there for me.
I am sold.
What do you think, David?
I'm sold. I want to buy some decal Batman shit.
Dude, you seen some cats with that shit?
Yeah.
They're sitting in front of you in traffic, got this fucking metal Batman thing on the back of the thing. Like, what the hell?
Like, well, did you go on Amazon and buy that? Like, did you Google that?
I don't know where they get it, but now I do. Now I didn't know before. Now I do.
Yeah, okay. Good to know.
So if someone else is in this situation where they're like, should I get back with my ex, blah, 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 what would you say? Would you say that it's worth it? Would you say, what is your reasoning for getting back with your ex?
So we were broken up for 2. I kind of wish it was 3. You know,
you wish it was 3 years. Nice. Nice. This is going to go really well for you, I think.
Yeah,
this
I think she's
episode is going to be...
She literally does not watch anything I do, so it's great.
Very
nice.
She's busy reading your emails.
And if you're listening to this, do not send this to David's lady, okay? Whatever you do, please don't send this to David's lady. Don't do it.
No,
just don't do it. That'd be messed up.
No, I would say really think about it. I think a lot of people get back with someone because they're just like insecure about being alone, or you know, they just don't know how to handle themselves being single, and they're content, like the comfortability with like that person,
right?
Instead of like, oh, you know what, I don't want to be alone, so I'm just gonna rough this out, and like even though I really aren't in love with this person, I'm gonna get back with them.
Yeah, maybe you should really mentally like do some self-work and stuff like that, but you don't want to be alone, so you get back with that person.
Exactly. I mean, that's why we waited for like 2 years. We really thought about it, and it wasn't one of those things where like, yeah, let's get back together, or like I miss you. And even though, I mean, yeah, I say like I don't really care, but sometimes when she was dating those guys, I was like, man, you know, that kind of sucks. Maybe we should try it. But then it's like, step back. What do you really like? Is it because she's dating another guy?
Yeah. Is it an emotional decision or is it a logical decision?
Exactly. So you really got to like sit down, think about it, analyze yourself, which sucks. You know, you have to really like ask yourself, like, why am I like this? Why am I thinking this way? What are these feelings that I'm feeling? I'm like, is it because I'm insecure about her being with another guy? Is it because I'm insecure about not finding another girl as good as her?
Yes.
So it's tough. You really got to weigh out the options.
Yeah.
David, what if the shoe was on the other foot? What if she cheated on David Alvareezy?
A peck.
A peck, David.
Just a peck.
Just a peck?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say, honestly, my brain's fucked up. I'd be like, you pecked a guy? I fucking could you. And I would just ride that out and be like, you know, exactly kind of what she did almost. Yeah. I'd take her back immediately, honestly. Like, I'd give her like a week of like, I'm fucking leaving.
How could you do this to
I'm
me?
going to my mom's. And then I would just kind of take her back. I wouldn't, you know, break up with her like she did to me. It was a peck.
Tell her.
4 years down the drain. No, yeah, I would just be like, man, that sucks. You were blacked out.
Just blacked, actually, is the term.
I'd be like, you know, you really have to make things up to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, so you use it as a weapon too. That's kind of like what you guys do, huh?
No, I wouldn't. I mean.
Yeah. I think I cracked
But see,
it.
I don't have a lot of weapons on her.
So you're trying to gather some weapons.
Yes,
You gotta build up your arsenal.
She's got a whole arsenal. I got like maybe like a water gun. You know, she has anger issues. Sometimes I'm like, yo, can you like stop?
So with her anger issues, she brings up the cheating, and then you're fucked.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't do it that often anymore.
When's the last time?
Well,
she
you guys
did
just moved in, right?
Yeah.
When's the last time she did it to you? Honestly,
when that email thing happened, which is kind of like, you know.
So that was recent. That's February.
No, it wasn't February. Well, yeah, it was, huh?
Yeah.
Valentine's.
That's really recent, David.
Okay, fine, yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You have to, next time this happens,
Yeah.
you have to be like, hey,
Wait,
listen,
wait.
you cannot use this as a weapon against me. You can.
I'm going to
You
be
have my
like, yo,
number.
wait, Kim, can you?
Wait. Can I just be the devil's advocate here?
You can try.
Okay. Well,
Let's hear it.
so she was mad at him for a day for the email thing.
No,
right?
she waited. She waited till after Valentine's Day.
Sure, whatever. But
I appreciate
he
that,
paid for
though.
it for a day. And, you know, he wasn't, like, upfront with her, like, hey, I've been emailing my ex. For you and me, whenever, like, an ex tries to reach out or, like, something happens, we tell each other immediately.
Yes.
You know, it's very, like, we're very open communication, so there's never any, like, oh, I found this or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't tell her, bad communication. She got pissed for a day, and then she got over it. I think that's pretty fair. Like, I've gotten mad at you for a whole day for scratching my pants, my nonstick pants, and you were it was mostly because your attitude about me being mad about it was you were stubborn,
I still
and
don't
you
care.
didn't give a fuck that you destroyed my pants, and then I had to buy a new pant, and you destroyed that one, and then I was mad again, and you paid for it for a day. And I'm just saying, like, that's pretty fair. I think that's a normal couple thing. I don't think, like, her getting mad at the emails is like her getting mad at the old cheating thing. It just triggers a little bit of that. And just like you scratching my pants triggered a little bit of when I felt disrespected in the past at a previous fight. And I think that that's kind of a normal couple thing.
I just want to say fuck your pants on the record. But
Yeah, fuck
also,
your pants.
My
pants fuck
but
you
also,
back.
this isn't about me. I have flaws.
I do want to say on the record, dude, fuck those pants. You know,
Dude,
why
I
are
don't
you
like
getting
the
angry?
pants.
You know what?
for a
You're never
year?
invited
I
over
don't
for dinner.
like the pants.
I have to beg for an invite to things with
I know
you guys.
David's been
I
asking me to
love
come to
it.
Tasty Tuesday for so long. You know what? You were almost there, but now you just blew it.
Damn
Because I
it.
cook,
Oh, come
I cook
on.
on those pans. I
Wait.
cook on those pans.
Can I be on with David when I'm for Tasty Tuesday?
No.
Oh man.
You cook it out of your own
on.
pan, and then you could taste your own Tuesday.
Do you do Tasty Tuesdays? Do you cook at all?
I do Tasty Tuesdays.
He's
yeah.
cooked like a couple of meals.
I'm highly requested on the channel.
Highly requested.
Yeah.
Highly requested.
requested.
Yeah, it's one of
Got
the
it,
most
okay.
requested things on the internet.
It's not.
It's up there, and
well,
they always do very good when
Do
I'm
we
on
have
the
a
show.
fact checker like out there or someone? Like,
Yeah,
can
leave
we
a
check?
comment.
We
Let us know.
gotta have it in line. Mark says yes. We guys got a yes. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Where, no, I feel like I get to judge David's relationship right now
Because you're not in it.
and I from afar, and
Yeah.
I just get to kind of laugh and point
To
and
like eat
and all.
popcorn and be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Nah."
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm
I do
trying-
the same. I respect that. You know,
Thank
why
you.
not? I mean, that's what we do. We judge. I mean,
Yeah.
Well,
That's what we had you on.
Yeah.
It's because we got a real life cheater here.
A
You know what I mean?
real life.
You don't get to talk to
cheater.
a real
I
life
am
cheater
my
in the
father's
wild.
son. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Yeah, he
Like
was
father,
going
like
out
son.
pecking women.
Pecking them.
It was back in
Exactly.
My mom got just as mad. Yeah, but she didn't leave him.
Yeah.
She did. She left him.
No, they actually just got back together like a year ago.
Oh, you are your father's son.
After like
wow.
separate. No, well, maybe like 2 years ago. Sorry. But they were separated for like I think 8 years or something, and they got back together. And it's the weirdest thing. Like they have so much sex. It's gross.
Oh, so when you're home, you're aware.
They got a lot of makeup sex to make up for.
Yeah,
for
it's
those
weird.
years.
Like one time I came, I sleep over there often because I go visit Long Beach a lot to just get drunk over there. I don't want to like, Uber all the way back, so I just crash at my parents and I'll
The
come
way you
in at
describe shit's so good. I just go over there. I like to get drunk over there, so yeah, I hang out with my
my
parents.
college friends. You know,
I love it.
You are a very 27-year-old
You
guy.
are.
Hey, you know what? That's how. Well, you know, my friends. You know, my friends I've had since like first grade.
Yeah.
We just get together maybe like once every
No, you just remind me so much of my brother. It's funny.
You said once
good
every week and a
looking.
half.
Yeah.
week and a half.
Week and a half.
We don't let
And
it
you
go
get faded?
more than 2 weeks.
Okay.
We definitely get faded. Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What do you drink?
Mostly tequila. Sometimes they like Jameson, but man, that just gets me weird.
Tequila's my shit. Where are you on the me and Eric Ochoa debate of Patron versus Don Julio? And he's like in the side of darkness, frankly.
Don't say.
Darkness?
He's in the side of darkness, and I won't
I'd say,
which.
wait, Patron or Don Julio?
Yeah.
Yeah, which
Wait,
one?
which Don Julio?
Just
Don
Blanco.
Julio.
Blanco.
Just Don Julio's better.
Oh, Don Julio's
Thank
better.
you.
Yeah.
Thank
you,
You
David.
can
A man
say.
of fucking
Maybe
taste
you
and
can-
character.
Maybe you can
Who,
A good
who
man.
would think it's not better though?
Eric Ochoa.
Mr.
Dude,
Chain Restaurant.
Dude.
Calling you out.
Jesus Christ. Okay, before the show, David was just telling me how Eric likes to go to Cheesecake Factory. He likes to go to Chili's. He likes to go
They
to
water their
fucking...
I don't know about
Drinks
Chili's.
down.
I know
Sizzlers.
Oversteak.
They give you a corporate
Steakhouse.
pour
or-
there.
He likes to go to Chains, though. And then, of course, he likes to drink what I call chain tequila. Fucking
That is
Patron.
chain
That's
tequila.
true. That's like what they try to
Patron
sell
is what you order at a bar when you don't want to just get the house tequila. You're
Yeah.
like, just give me Patron.
You want the bartender to think you're a little classier than a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just at least so you know you kind of what you're talking about.
I got into a full-blown argument with him at Tim DeLaGhetto's wedding about
yeah.
this shit.
I would drink Patron in a margarita.
And he's the spokesman for like kind of like Latinos out there on YouTube. Dude,
Embarrassing.
Can you even believe
embarrassing.
it?
Dude, you're in Mexico, and they tell you not to drink
They're
that
like,
shit.
don't drink that.
Yeah. It
They
sucks.
tell you to drink Don Julio, and then they show you like Casa Azul and all the cool shit.
Yeah.
So you guys moved in.
Yeah. That kind of, you know what? Sorry. Excuse me.
Are you thinking about your dad?
Thinking about my dad.
Sorry,
And
I'm
all
so
his
sorry.
pecking stories.
Okay.
He would tell my mom. Anyways, no, yeah, we moved in right kind of. So she had a roommate that had like a crisis, and she just like got depressed and moved to New York. So right after we got together, it was like, yeah, we should make this work. We're together, boyfriend, girlfriend, boom. And then 2 weeks later, she was like, hey, my roommate's leaving to New York. I need a place to, I need to find a place to stay. And she tried to look. She went to a bunch of open houses, couldn't find anything that was like reasonable. It got to the point where I was like, where am I gonna stay?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh shit, this is weird. And I was like, you can stay with me, of course. And then my lease was up in like 2 months, but we lived together for 2 months. And then after, you can't just be like, hey, we should part
Go
ways.
separate ways.
Yeah.
So,
then we
you,
got a place
you
together.
don't like living together?
No, I do. It was,
Okay.
At first, I was a little skeptical. I was like, damn, we just got back together after 2 years. We're
Yeah.
not even sure how well this is gonna go. And then you're moving in.
See, I think that's the true testament, though, is moving
Yeah.
in together. It's like
That's beautifully said.
it's like if you can't if you're not meant to be together, it's gonna speed things up immediately. You'll break up within a couple months if you're.
True.
if
I
you
like
can't
I
live
like living with her. It's
See,
fun.
that's
No,
great.
just the way you
good.
set it up was fucking amazing. You're like, you know, we haven't even been together very long. I don't even know if this shit's gonna work out. Like now
Dude,
we're moving in. Like,
it's
boy,
so
David,
true.
write a fucking romance novel while you're at it over there. Jesus, man.
Hey, you want me to be honest
Lucky
with you?
girl.
I'm not gonna like sit here and be like, no, it was great. I wanted it. No, it was like we weren't sure about it. We were trying to make it work.
Yeah.
You know, we're moving in together. Of course, I'm gonna be like, oh fuck.
See, that's relatable though. That's like people out there right now that are in the situation are going through that.
Yeah,
and,
I love it.
And when they
Yeah.
ask questions to us, I don't know how to relate as well, other than to like think of what I might do. You know, maybe if I was in that situation, because yeah.
Listen, if I'm in that situation, somebody cheats on me, dude. I don't even know what your face looks like the next day. All right, I never
Who?
met you before in my whole life.
Nikki Peck's a guy, blacked out.
Who the fuck is Nikki? I don't know a Nikki.
Damn.
Hey, real quick, off the record,
Okay.
can I talk about the time I kissed a girl at my birthday party?
Yeah, you can talk about whatever you
Okay.
want. Let's go.
Actually,
Whoa.
yeah.
I
So
wanna hear this story.
he got mad.
Hell yeah, you ready?
I got in such
what?
big trouble because he called me a cheater one time. And I take that so fucking seriously. I have never cheated on anybody. Never once in my life would think about cheating on anyone I was with. And he called me a cheater because at my birthday party, we were drunk, and my best friend at the time, she's kind of wild when she's drunk. And
At the
she
time,
was
we'll talk about that later.
Well, yeah, we're like, we haven't really hung out in a while, but yeah, back then, we were buds, and we got drunk. It was my birthday, and she starts making out with me, and it was just something that we would do. Like, it wasn't like,
How long was their makeout?
was
15 minutes?
No.
Yeah, dude.
No, it wasn't.
Listen, we're at karaoke where time goes slow.
No, it's just she kept
It was
doing
for
it.
many songs.
She kept
for many songs.
She was just like, that's just a thing she would do when she was drunk, and it wasn't like girls do that sometimes when they're drunk, especially in their 20s and at a bar. And mostly she's doing it to get attention from guys so that they'll buy her drinks. And so I'm just like, well, we're crazy, we're drunk, whatever. Like, it's not. I wasn't sexual. I wasn't attracted to her.
Yeah.
There was none of that going on. But Steve, and I had never been with anyone that was like this, but he got really upset.
But after
like
the
it.
first one or after 15 minutes? Like, you were cool the first.
I was against it the entire time.
The entire time.
And he looked like he had seen a ghost when we were leaving. I was like, what
I
is
was
wrong?
stone-faced, bro.
Like, what is wrong?
I was like, what the
I had
fuck?
no idea. Like, the whole time, like, I wasn't thinking like, oh, I'm about to cheat on my dude right now.
Yeah.
Like, it
Here's
wasn't
the thing,
like
it's against
that.
my biblical beliefs.
Yeah.
Number
Biblical?
one, to see two women
Shut up.
laying with one another.
We weren't laying.
No, I'm kidding. No, so
We were on a table.
My thing is just like, hey, this is my chick. What do you? That's it.
Yeah. Well, so I didn't
That's all.
understand because
very
I
simple.
was just mind blown because normally guys liked that shit. You
Yeah.
know, they liked
No.
seeing
Sure.
that. So
So you got
wasn't-
mad.
Yeah.
That she was kissing another
He got
girl?
I
really
wasn't
mad,
like
and
furious or anything. I wasn't like
I was on a
storming,
plane
yelling at her.
to Arizona the next day for a brand deal. So like it was like that was that night. We got back at 2 a.m, and then the very next morning I had to be on a plane, so we couldn't even work it out. And like
There was nothing to work
whole
out. I wasn't gonna
time-
leave you or nothing.
No, but like you were so mad at me and you're calling me a cheater. And I
It's a
was
little
like,
much.
I was devastated.
I think that in the moment we had been drinking, and so yeah, I probably called you a cheater just from.
He's like, you cheated on me.
yeah, from
You cheated on me.
from like, you know how the alcohol filters your
I was
shit
like,
into
what?
different.
Into,
No, I
yeah,
didn't.
different opinions. Yeah.
But I was just trying to get through that I'm not cool with her doing this.
Sure.
Going
I
forward.
was honestly devastated.
You should have taught her a lesson. You should make out with one of your boys.
I'll make
See
out
how
with you.
she-
I wouldn't
make out with you.
care.
No, Kim would think
on
it's
the
cheating.
show.
Right now?
Let's do it right
Go-
now.
go
We'll
ahead,
do
go
it for
ahead,
views
go ahead.
and for a
Make it
stunt.
up.
I'll kiss you for the bit. I'll
do it for
commit
the
to
bit.
this.
I'll do it for
I'm
the bit.
all
Full
about
tongue.
committing to
Do
the
it.
not tongue.
If you're not watching the video
I've
version
kissed-
of this, you are missing out.
I've kissed multiple guys for a bit. Never tongue though. That's why I can't.
You got to use tongue or
See,
it doesn't
it
count.
needs to be
Can't be
tongue.
just a peck.
Or the bit is not as strong.
I'm not on SNL yet. You know, that's like one of those things. Like, oh, dude.
How do you think you get on SNL? This is an audition.
This is it.
audition. This is it.
You
Yeah.
can use this as part of your video audition. You can just cut this clip in.
That's true. Be like, I'm totally cool with kissing guys for a bit.
See how cool is that?
Lauren Michaels is like, this
No,
is
but that's
this is not.
so that's basically how I measured out to her. I was like, hey, would you be cool if I was kissing some dude? And she's like, no. And I'm like,
That's not true. I
That's
was like, I
different,
wouldn't
though.
care, but
You
it's a
said
different.
no. You
I
said
said
no.
No, I said I wouldn't care, but it's a different context. It's a different
It's
context.
a dude. It's a
because
little.
girls do that in college party. Like they get drunk and like, well, let's make out.
No, I know.
And dudes don't really do that. Like straight dudes don't really do that.
yeah, not straight dudes.
Yeah, straight dudes didn't really do
It's
that.
a little- yeah.
It was just more culturally accepted that two straight females could make out. And
Oh,
that's
that's for
not
sure
cheating.
because it's
Yeah.
like it's like cool to look at and shit.
right.
It's
So that's
true.
what I was saying is like it never
See,
even
yeah,
you
crossed
kissing
my
dudes,
mind.
I was like, oh.
Seeing two chiseled chins hitting each other and shit, I'm always like,
So I had never seen that, so it would weird me out a little bit if you kissed a dude, but that's because I would never expect it.
yeah.
Whereas
Well,
for
what if he
girls,
was just having fun? You know, he's
We're
like,
just- we're just
I
drunk.
wouldn't get
fucking
mad.
around.
I would just be like, that was weird. Like,
Oh, it's weird to you,
I
huh?
wouldn't have
Weird?
expected it.
Oh, why is it
two
weird?
guys.
It's weird because it's two straight guys. Two,
Oh, yeah.
two gay guys or bi guys. Like, that's not weird.
Yeah.
Well,
but two straight girls. I mean, I've seen it.
That's true.
In
No,
it
you're right. I've
Many
seen it
times.
many
Yeah,
times.
The,
We've
the
all seen it.
difference is that like it's not sexual. So like
It's because we're desensitized to it. We see it every living
that's what
where.
I'm saying. So I never even crossed
I
my
don't see it
mind that
everywhere.
would.
I'd like to see it everywhere.
Well, you don't see chicks on chicks making out in like literally every movie and literally everything and
Yeah.
billboards and everything.
But now, you know, every show is trying to incorporate gay dudes somehow too.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
So
but-
now they're
but-
like removing though like the
That's
energy.
different. But I'm talking about straight dudes or straight girls kissing, where it's not sexual. It's just like we're drunk, we're crazy, you know.
We're crazy.
We're crazy and drunk.
So if two guys are like, we're crazy, then it's
Yeah,
like, whoa, dude, that's a little gay.
I love you, man. And then it's like, I love you too, man. It's not gay. And they kiss, and then it's like, okay,
Yeah.
those dudes are just having a good time.
If they declared that it's not, then it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
I love
It's
that.
true.
Yeah.
I love all that.
So-
I go out with my brother to gay bars all the time, and when I'm with him, you know, we get crazy with his friends, and you know, I'll like you'd throw like $1 at a guy dancing or something, and then one of his friends will like try to like grab my crotch. I'm like, well, okay, we're not having fun anymore.
I see.
This is
sexual
weird.
assault now.
Yeah, this is kind of
So for me,
a
it
little
never
much.
even crossed my mind because it wasn't sexual. Like I wasn't like
That makes
limit
sense.
finger your pussy next. It wasn't
Yeah.
like that. I've in fact I'm very grossed
You didn't
out
say
by
that at all?
pussies.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I've heard
sorry.
a lot of girls say they're lesbian from the waist up. Like they like boobs.
Yeah. Boobs are cool.
Boobs
Boobs
are
are
cool.
nice. Yeah, I could totally probably date a girl if I never had to have sex with her.
Yeah, genitalia is
But
kind of like
That's
gross
hella
in
fun.
general.
But that's I think what separates the straights from the bis from the gays is that like I just couldn't do pussy. I could never
Yeah.
do that.
I couldn't do cock either.
It just
Or-
is too wet. It's too wet for
I
me.
could do cock.
Then you're okay.
I couldn't do it.
I could handle it.
I don't even like my own penis.
Do it with David for the bit.
No, I'm good.
Okay, cool.
Commit to the bit.
All right, so you're living together now. How long has it been?
Yeah, since October.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sweet, and it's going well.
Yeah, it's going good. You know, she's a nurse, so like
Yeah.
she has a full-time job, so I don't have to see her like
I don't have to
for
see
12
her.
hours sometimes. So
Damn.
it's great, you know.
Yeah, you get enough space.
Yeah, a lot of space. I feel like people in our industry that are like, you know, entertainers or like YouTubers or social media, they live with their girlfriend. They just have to stay together like all
Yeah,
day because they
yikes.
work.
Ugh,
Gross.
I can't imagine.
I do that.
Yeah.
I do that.
Oh yeah, we. Oh.
I know friends are like, dude, can you invite me to the shoot because I need to get out of the house.
Holy shit.
I come home. Kim comes home. I'm like excited. I'm like, yeah, let's spend some time together. I try to come home like at 8 when she comes back from
Yeah,
the hospital. There you go. I was like, what the hell?
stripping school.
Stripper in school. Yeah. I know. I love it. She's great. She cooks. I got her a sous vide for.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, those things are awesome. I suck at cooking, so she wasn't very one of those like girlfriends that domestic very very much, and I was fine with that. I was like, who cares?
Yeah.
You know, she was always clean. She would never clean my shit.
Oh,
So she was like, clean up your shit, and I'm like, okay, you're right. Whatever, equality, which was fine. Now it's cool because now I feel like she can see that I am clean. And that, like, you know, she's training me. So now, every now and then, she just picks shit up for me.
That's
she
awesome.
cooks for me, too, all the time now.
That's tight.
Great.
dude,
That's
that's
dope.
that's really.
Hey,
cool.
that's way better than how your dad was.
Dude, way better.
Are you there yet?
You gonna cry? Come on, David, give me some.
Actually, Kim, she's only seen me cry, like, 3 times in the same amount, whatever.
Yeah.
And 2 of those times because of my dad.
Wow.
What do you do?
Dude.
Don't do. No.
Well, you're trying to get their tears out. This is
I'm
we got
joking,
him. We
though.
finally got
You
him.
can't actually.
Dude, I don't,
What are you talking about?
I'm
He's against the wall.
I'm desensitized. Right? You can ask me. My dad just was neglectful. He hit my mom.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah. it was-
See, you
yeah.
wanted to hear that?
Well,
Is that what you wanted
I
to
did
hear?
until I did.
Sometimes
Yeah.
she deserved it.
Wow.
There you go.
He told you
Even
that
better.
she deserved it. He's
Yeah,
like,
he
we
taught you
cheat
that.
and we hit.
Yeah, we
That's
hit.
what men do.
That's what a man is.
Like, got it, Dad. Dad needs to hit you. You don't get it. He gets angry.
A man needs to hit. A man needs to drink.
Yeah.
So it worked out for David. If you're out there right now wondering,
What a happy story.
you know.
Yeah.
But I think the part about you guys putting like 2 years of like actually thinking it, not making an impulse decision to get back together, actually weighing out like whether it would be good for you guys in the long run, and the fact that like you obviously still love her.
Yeah. We
And
did a
so-
lot of growing up too, like within those 2 years. You
Yeah.
know? I did a lot of stupid shit, you know. And I'm glad I did it when I wasn't with her.
How have you grown up, would you say?
I learned about taxes within those 2 years. Which
that's
is
really good.
nice.
That's always an indication.
That's
that you've
really
grown up. Yes.
No, I just learned that, you know, I feel like when I first started YouTube, it was one of those things where I immersed myself a lot into it because I was excited. You know, I was going to college at the time, and I didn't love what I was studying. You know, biology was hard, and I thought I wanted to be a doctor, and it fucking sucked. So when I got into it, I wanted to hang out with like Eric and Josh and George as much as I could, you know, and learn and, you know, just grow those bonds. And then I got to the point where like I feel like I was neglecting my other friends and my other relationships. So Kim was there to be like, yo, all you fucking talk about is YouTube. All you want to like, where's the substance here? Like, where's the guy that I first started dating? And I was like, oh shit, you're right. So
she's there to balance you.
So she was there to balance me out. And then, which was great. And then I think after a while, you know, I think at first I hung out with some quote unquote influencers that I felt like were pieces of shit or like not the greatest people, but I hung out with them to keep that, you know, quote unquote relationship. Yeah. And I think throughout those 2 years, I realized that like, you know, I like the people I hang out with, you know, whether they have like 0 following or like, you know, just, you know, relationships that I like, you know,
not based off of social following.
Yeah. And I mended my relationships a lot with like my hometown friends. You know, there's like 8 of us that we just, like I said, we see each other like a lot.
You get drunk and you
get fucked up together.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
They have real jobs. And I don't know how they do it. Like they literally some of them work 3 jobs and they get way more fucked up all the time. I think because they're more stressed out all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so weird. Like
that'll do it.
Yeah. But they'll get drunk and then wake up at 7 a.m. and go to work.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's dedication.
And one's like a physical therapist. Like a physical therapist still going to school and has a waiter job. Dude, he's insane.
Wow. Just name his name. Why don't you fucking show us his fingerprints?
Ray de Guzman.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe because he never stops. So it's like, because he's got it. So he's just like, you know, he doesn't have time to think of whether he's tired or not.
Yeah, it's weird.
You know?
And he's always down too. He's like, yo, let's get fucked up. And I'm like, fuck. All right, let's do it. But yeah, I learned a lot, you know, just, you know, no one cares if you go to the party, you know. It was one of those things that I just feel like I calmed down a little bit within those 2 years.
Well, that's
and
lovely.
I feel like I got out a lot of like, to be honest with you, in those 2 years, it was one of those things where like, oh, you know, I love Kim, but I feel like I didn't get to live because I was in those 2 really long relationships.
You can get your slut face.
I didn't get my slut face.
You need a slut face.
Yeah.
You need it, you know. So I had that, and then after that, I was like, cool, you know.
Got it out of your system.
I definitely got it out of my system.
See, Steve's like his slut phase was like just very
2 chicks at the same time.
Whoa.
It was 2 chicks at the same time. I was dating 2 chicks at the same time. I've never felt worse in my life.
Did they know?
No, and it wasn't like a big thing either. It was just one of those things where you're in the middle of it and you're like, oh shit, this kind of stacked up.
Wait, wasn't
weirdly.
it a big thing to you or to them?
Either way, where it wasn't like I was an exclusive, although I kind of got drunk and told this one chick that we were maybe exclusive, but then we weren't. It was weird. It was weird.
So it was a big thing to them.
It was, well, I don't know. I don't know that it was because it was.
And then he married her.
There was no time that went by. There was so little time that went by as far as that whole relationship goes.
Yeah.
That I was just like, is this even real? I don't even fucking know.
How expensive was that? Like, did you have to take both of them out all the time?
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
It was weird. It was just weird time. It was a weird time, and going through that, it just made me feel so bad that I never wanted to do anything like that again.
Wait, did you ever have sex with them at the same day?
No.
How did you balance it? Like, I'll see you Saturday, I'll see you Friday kind of thing?
I thought you never cheated on anyone.
I didn't cheat on anybody.
Oh.
Well, you were kind
That's
of
not no
exclusive in
cheating.
that?
Wait, what about when you were with that one girl because
Semantics.
you your ex broke up with you and you started dating another girl
That was high school.
and then you cheated? No, the second time.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Wait, what? What?
Yeah.
So you did cheat on her.
This is the girl I'm talking about.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So you're over here
don't
making
Wait,
no,
me
I
feel
didn't
bad
cheat.
the
I didn't
whole
cheat.
time.
I didn't cheat.
And you're a
did.
cheater
How
too.
did I cheat?
He's just like redefining it in his
how I
head.
cheated.
Yeah.
You
Explain
were
this shit.
dating a girl and then you cheated on her with your ex.
Look, right here, bro.
Okay.
Right here, we're cheaters. Come on. Behind the
But
dog.
you said
Hey,
it.
yeah, motherfucker, no.
But,
I did it for
you
the bit. I
said
did
it
it
was
for the bit.
okay
I did
because
it.
she never went down on you. She never like gave you
Yeah,
that.
she
so
never went
this
down
chick
on you?
wouldn't suck dick and so fuck her. And I want to go on the record
You
and say
should
fuck
just
her.
break up with her then.
I did.
But not before you you cheated and then you
Wait,
broke up with
Oh,
her.
but my ex would suck dick though, so I kind of
Wait, but did you go to get your dick sucked?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. That's nice.
Sometimes she came to me.
Wow.
Pretty good. And then but then this other chick wouldn't do it. And so then
See, I feel like that's always so stupid. Like if I've heard guys that don't go down on their girls either. I'm like,
it's
dude,
insane to me.
it's dumb. Like, what if she? Of course, someone's gonna be thinking about it. Like, if they even see someone else who goes down on them, or like at least they went down on me.
Yep.
You know,
it's
like,
a huge
yeah,
deal breaking
Huge deal.
factor.
Huge deal.
Even if you don't know what you're doing, just fucking do it.
I'm like,
Right.
you're never.
She'll help you.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'm like, you're not hot enough for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Is that how you felt when that girl wasn't going down on you? You're like, fuck, am I
Oh
not hot enough?
yeah. I'm like, you bitch.
Then
this
just
is
break up with
I
them.
did.
But after you broke up with her,
Yeah, there was some crisscross.
break up
Okay.
with her
Yeah.
before you.
There was some crisscross, but it wasn't a real thing. I wasn't even seeing this chick for like 3 weeks, for example. Okay. It
So
wasn't
you were together for
fucking
2 weeks? 2 weeks of love. You can fall in
Like
love with
20
someone in 2 weeks.
20 days.
28 days. That's pretty much 3 weeks.
That ain't
Round
shit.
up.
That ain't shit.
All right.
And it wasn't like a real thing. It wasn't like hey, we're boyfriend and girlfriend or whatever.
You should have invited her, so then I can have someone else be like, look,
Right,
you guys were
we should have
together.
We
right?
should have
her.
invited her. We will next time. We'll get
What?
you back. We'll get your chick in too. We'll do a
No.
cheaters episode.
No.
It'll be fun.
Definitely not.
It'll be fun.
We
And
cannot
everyone,
have-
please don't send this episode to David's lady.
Please.
That'd be really messed up.
But I like that you miss her. You know, she's gone at work and you miss
Yeah,
her.
I miss her a lot. Yeah,
That's really healthy.
that's great. It's great because we're not really texters to each other either. Like we don't text throughout the day really.
Oh, okay. So like when you see each other, it's quality time.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, what happened to your day? Well, and she'll tell me
That's
about
their love language is quality time.
Oh,
hers. Is mine is like acts of service.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice. So
I
you
guess
like
I-
when she
I
cooks
guess-
and stuff for you. She cooks and cleans. That's
why
what
she-
you mentioned.
He
Yeah.
likes when she cleans his
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Like for me, I'll do a lot of stuff for her, and then she'll be like, "Who gives a fuck? When are you gonna take me out? Or like, when are we gonna spend some quality time?" And I'm like, "Oh Jesus,
Yeah.
That's my
I
chick.
don't fucking know."
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have date nights and shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, David, for being on our podcast and sharing your relationship stories, all the juicy details.
Yeah, David.
Of the relationship, all the stuff you're ashamed of and guilty, and how you went through it and worked through it and grew up. I love all that shit.
Yeah.
Any
Thank you, guys.
final
Thank you.
thoughts on this entire topic? We like to do a thing at the end called final thoughts, where we say just like a wrap.
Final thoughts: don't cheat on someone, and if you do, you got to own up to it and know that you're gonna. And if you really love that person, you want to make it work. You're gonna have to go through a lot of shit. And that's consequences you have to go through. So fucking do that.
One
Yeah.
of the things,
Man
this is
up.
my final thought. One of the things that I love about David is that he has his feet into two worlds that I find very funny. YouTube.
Okay.
You have a foot in the YouTube world.
I do.
You also have a foot in like douchebag culture,
Yeah.
which I like as well.
Thanks.
And putting those two things together, you're one of the fun people that I like to hang with.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
truly.
That's
yeah,
why
we
you
hang
got
out all
invited
the
to our
time.
wedding.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think I invited myself to your wedding.
Yeah, he did.
He did invite himself to
But
our
we
wedding.
still wanted you to be
We know
there.
we love having you
If
around.
anyone hangs out with you guys, they come back and they're like, dude, you invited yourself to Nikki Limo's wedding? I'm like, she told you that? And like, yeah.
All the time. We tell everyone that because it's so funny to us.
Well, they came to us, we got cornered at playlist, the next playlist after we had already sent invites
Yeah.
out because a lot of people didn't get invited because we could only invite like 15 of our friends. Like everyone else was family. We had like
Yeah.
100 people that were family, so we didn't invite very many friends. A lot of people were butthurt. They cornered us at playlist. We were all at a table with a bunch of our friends that weren't invited.
Yeah.
But you were, and you weren't there, and they were like, how come David got an invite? And then they're like, we think it's because he invited himself. Because last year you guys felt bad for him because he was going through a breakup. I was like, yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, that's
So
what
they brought it up. I was like,
He
no,
cried
he
and
cried
begged
to
us.
us, and he was like,
He cried.
but it wasn't just like, hey, can I go to your wedding? It was like, you gotta invite me to your wedding, man.
That's
You gotta
not
invite
Think
me.
about how many times your chick has seen you cry, right? You said 3 times.
And we were like,
we've
holy
seen you
fuck.
cry once, and it was when you were
We were
begging
like,
us to come
David's
to our
gonna
wedding.
melt if we.
And I thought
he
that was a
might
really
just
fun story.
disintegrate if
I
we
think that's a
don't
great
invite
story that-
him.
We're
should
doing
spread
this.
around.
They're saying that for the views, guys. So that never happened. What happened
True.
was, it'd be
But
cool.
we're gonna get hella views from that.
Oh, you were like, it'd be really cool.
Yeah, I'd be like, it'd be sweet.
Oh, okay.
That was funny. Like we
I
both
did-
left the party like, holy fuck,
We gotta
David's a
invite David.
mess. We gotta
We gotta invite
invite
David.
him.
I'll be honest. I was like, yo, I can't wait to get my invite. And you guys were like, oh yeah, sure. And then I was like, I'm gonna get that invite right.
Can I be
feel like
honest?
I kept doing it.
No,
like,
you
a little
literally
bit.
put your hands together and you were like,
Please.
you were like, Nikki, you
Please.
gotta invite me, please.
I have a bad
Please,
memory,
You
so
have to.
Can I
if
be
I'm
honest?
not invited, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna kill myself.
Can I be honest with you, David?
Yeah.
You can go through my wedding album and you can look for my grandma. She's not there because I had to bump her because I felt so bad. No, because I felt so bad for you. I honestly
Thank you.
did not have my mother at my wedding because
You say grandmother or your mother?
Oh, my grandmother. My mother was there. My grandmother did not come to my wedding because I bumped her for you, David. That's true
I
fact.
think I almost canceled last second.
Damn, people did do
That would
that.
have been really a lot of
And
people
it was
did that.
like, damn.
All my uncles did that, and I don't even have
We only
uncles
had
now.
a few amount of spots. We could have invited so many more people.
I don't even
Damn.
know what my uncles look like now. See what I'm saying? See how I roll?
Yeah, shit.
I flush people.
That's the point. You know, if you want to get an invite, just, you know, cry to them and bitch about it. That's
Yeah.
my final thought.
I like that.
My final thought is don't cheat. And if you do cheat, don't come back to me. But if you are someone that's willing to take a cheater back, just give the complete forgiveness before you start over.
If you're willing to take them back, you got to forgive that shit, man. You can't use it as a weapon later on because it's convenient.
Yeah. Unless they fuck up again.
Let it be
Yeah,
known,
then you use the
just
new
in
weapon.
case
New weapon,
Kim
new
sees this. I didn't say that. That's what they said. You don't use it.
Hey,
as
Kim.
Sweetheart, you
It's
don't
time to
use
let it go, hon. Hey, hon.
No, to me, I was being devil's
Time to let it
advocate.
go,
I
dear.
said it doesn't sound like she's using it as a weapon. She used a new email thing as a new fight, and then she got
Yeah.
over it in a day.
Hey, Kim, sweetie.
Shut
I think
the
it's time to let him off the hook, okay?
All right, you can also follow David at what's your Twitter and all the stuff that they want to follow you at.
Everything's David Alvareezy with 3 E's, baby.
Yeah, and on YouTube, check him out. You guys, you make funny comedy skits on
It's
YouTube
hard
and
now,
on
but yeah.
Instagram. There's not a lot of people still doing it, and you're one of the few.
We should do a sketch,
We
guys.
should do a
Let's
sketch
do it.
buddy.
collab.
Love working
Let's
with you.
do it. Also, if you would like a topic to be requested, you can email me at podcast@nikki.limo. We also have an Instagram, Shit They Don't Tell You. It's at Shit They Don't Tell You, but without the I and shit, so that we don't get in trouble.
It says
Follow us.
SHT?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shit
That makes
They
sense.
Don't Tell You.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You'll figure it out.
Makes sense.
Anyway, rate us,
Please
subscribe.
rate us. It helps a lot. Thank
See
you.
you next time. Bye.
Why didn't anyone tell me?